Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's happening?
And my mama's in here too. Y'all say, hey, mommy. Lord. Oh, God. Y'all know what? Y'all, I decided I was going to wear a long sleeve shirt for y'all today, but I said, let me show off a little bit. Let me see. Wait. Ooh. Y'all, I got them clams, baby. I'm trying to get there, y'all. My chest is growing. You know, for me to be 50-year-old man, my chest is growing, you know. And I'm so happy about it. When I look in the mirror, I'll be like, yes, yes, yes. Oh. Stream. Oh, it's back. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Lord, let me pray to the Pope right now. Lord, please don't let the stream go down anymore. I don't know if Jesus trying to tell us something by making the Pope pass the day after Easter.
Right.
It's not like a message from Jesus. I'm just playing, y'all. Let me not do that. But y'all, guess what? Guess who saw him on Easter Day? Now, there's all of these memes going around of J.D. Vance looking like the Grim Reaper on top of the Pope. Because J.D. Vance was there, and then the Pope died the next day. Mommy, J.D. Vance is the new vice president. He went over there and visited the Pope. I think that, you know what, personally, I think that the Pope was probably already dead on Sunday, but they just didn't want to tell everybody that he was dead on Easter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like Queen Elizabeth. When she died, everybody was saying that woman was already dead before they announced that she was dead.
Yeah, I remember.
People was like, you going to visit a corpse and all kinds of stuff like that. Y'all, Lord. Now, you know what? I'm not Catholic. You know what I'm saying? All my Catholic people out there, don't get offended by what I'm saying down here. I love Catholic people, but I'm not going to cap. I don't like all this papacy and all of that. I don't like all that, like the Queen and this person's the head of all the Christians and all that. No, I don't like that. That's just me.
Yeah.
Now, you ain't got to agree with me or nothing like that, but that's just how I feel about it, y'all. Okay? Okay. And guess what? I ain't apologizing about it. It says right here from the Associated Press, it says, Pope Francis, history's first Latin pontiff, who charmed the world with his humble style and concern for the poor, but alienated conservatives with critics of capitalism and climate change, died Monday. He was 88. Now, you know what? They saying he was the most progressive pope ever. You know, like he was for gay marriage and not, you know, demonizing certain things that people demonize around the world.
Yeah.
They say in that way he was a really good pope. It says the Vatican said, now, you know one thing, this is why I don't like this stuff. And okay, you know the Vatican, right? You know that's a country.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not just a city in Italy. It's actually a country. It's the richest country on the planet. Because all these Catholics that tithe their money every month, it all goes to the Vatican.
Ah, okay. Dang.
Okay? Now, look how much money they getting every week from Catholics around the whole world. Because it's like a system. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to move up to become Pope. You know what I'm saying? It's a system, a hierarchy. And so it's like, that's why the Pope is always old. Yeah. You know, I've seen like, I think 4 or 5 popes die since I've been alive, but at least 6 of them died. Because when they come in, they're already like in their mid-80s usually when they come in. Yeah. So they don't be lasting that long. But, you know, but I guess if you want to talk about respect and all that kind of stuff like that, you would want an older pope. I guess it makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, you know, but they need to put some young people up down there because, baby... It says the Vatican said Francis died of a stroke that put him into a coma and that led to his heart failing. Bells tolled in Catholic churches from the native Argentina to the Philippines and across Rome as news spread around the world. At 7:35 this morning, the Bishop of Rome, Francis, returned to the home of the Father. His entire life was dedicated to service of the Lord and of his church. Cardinal Kevin Farrell said from the chapels of the Domus St. Marta, where Francis lived. Now, I think he's the first pope to not live in the Vatican. And I don't think he's going to get buried at the Vatican either. I think he's going to be the first one not to be buried there. Now, let me get back to this whole thing of my opinion about all this kind of stuff like this. Y'all lucky that I forgot what I was going to say. Because I was going to be in trouble up down here.
Oh, really?
Lord. Oh, this is my problem with the Catholic Church. You know, the Catholic Church is the one who's known for, SAM boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's this church.
Yeah.
And covering it up. And pretending like all of these popes and stuff, they should all be in jail. All of them should be in jail that's down there doing them altar boys.
Yeah.
Could you imagine your parents trust you down there to the church and you're a little boy and they call you an altar boy? But guess what? The reputation is already out there that no matter what church you in, not all churches, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But it's a high probability that something's going to happen to your son that you ain't going to appreciate.
Yeah.
But you send him on down there anyway for him to be in his little white robe when church starts. You know what? You ever been to Catholic church?
Only like once.
Okay, let me tell you. I used to go to this Episcopalian church that it's a love-hate relationship. Because, when you go up in black churches, right, you don't know, when church starts, but you don't know when it's going in.
Exactly.
Okay? You be like, Pastor, can you wrap it up? We've been here for 4 hours. Okay? They be still up there, pass the plate around one more time.
Playing their music 15 times in a row.
We need a new jet. You know what I'm saying? But what I love about Episcopalian church and Catholic, I don't know about Catholic, but Episcopalian church, they give you a program when it starts, and they literally read word for word the whole program.
Really?
And it takes 1 hour, and it's over.
For real?
The church starts at 11, it ends at 12. They literally read every page there. And they say it's the same things over and over. Now, let me tell you what I don't like about this Episcopalian and Catholic church thing. You allowed to come in there and confess your sins, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop you from redoing those sins. See? See? So all you got to do is confess, and then you could do the same shit again. And then come back next weekend and confess again. And come back and do the same shit next week. That's why these are some of these Catholics are the most, and Episcopalians are horrible people. Because they confess on Sunday, and then Monday they go around and do the same shit they did before because they know they can just go back and confess again.
Yeah.
That's not being Christ-like to me. Because you know what? Now it makes sense. That's why these priests keep on doing these boys, because they know that all they got to do is confess on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I shouldn't have put my penis in the altar, boy. Please forgive me, Lord. Please forgive me. And then Monday morning roll around, I've been forgiven. Now come here, little Timmy. Y'all kill me with this church stuff. Now, I'm a Christian. Don't get on me. I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Okay?
Same here.
But guess what? I know that when I do somebody wrong and I pray about it, guess what? I do my very, very, very best not to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that's what I prayed for. I prayed for me to stop doing things. These people right here, they don't pray to stop doing nothing. They pray to get away with it on Sunday. They go, I'm going to get away with it. Oh, I did it. Okay, I did it now. Let me go down there to the confessional room.
Right.
Child, y'all going on with all that. Listen, no disrespect. If anybody got their feelings hurt, I'm sorry. Okay? Yeah. Bye. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Pope Francis, rest in power.
Yeah, rest in power.
You did God's work. I'm not criticizing him. I'm not criticizing the church. I'm criticizing the people inside the church.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Y'all actually did what y'all claim that y'all supposed to be doing, the world would be a much better place, because most people on this planet is Catholics.
Yeah.
And look at the state of the world. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't doing y'all jobs up down there. Bye. And you don't get no slam, Pope Francis, okay? Obviously. Oh, Lord. You didn't. This is like, I'm confused by this auto slam. I'm gonna say it anyway, but I have nothing here. It says rapper Kevin Gates blasts LeBron James' wife Savannah James. Auto slam. But why? Yeah, put her on blast, like told her business or something. But why? What happened?
I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, so you just read the title and was like, "This is good enough." Like you ain't read not one line. Lord, you see, this is what's called vague.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't even know why I'm slamming them. Yeah. You know, normally we put like one line. You know what I'm saying? So we know why we slamming them. But I gotta know why I'm slamming them if I'm gonna slam them, child. But you know what? When it comes to stuff like this, guess who get the slam? Co-executive producer, Auto Slam. Candy Muse, come on. Lord. I'm still waiting. I think it's left or right.
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me.
I told you be ready with the blitz
because you don't see and call me arrogant and like you don't.
Lord, okay. Y'all, oh, God. Kanye, now listen, y'all. I remember for the past like month and a half or whatever, I was rocking with Kanye until he said that Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids were the R word.
Yeah.
And then I told you that that Kanye was still doing more and more stuff. Y'all, he done hit a brand new super quadruple low.
Yeah.
Like, really? Now this is... Oh, Lord, y'all. Kanye tweeted something, and I'm going to read it to y'all, okay? So he has a song out called Cousins, right? And in the song, let me see. We're going to refer to the cousin as Stevie. All right, so basically, Kanye says, no, the tweet is not in here? I thought it would be. No?
It should be.
I don't see it in here. Nope, I don't see it in here. But, okay, so let me just read y'all what it says on this paper. Then I'm going to read what's on the screen. I'm going to try to blow it up enough so I can see it. And okay, I think I can see it from here. It says, the song is called Cousin, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant woman years after him and I would look at dirty magazines together. That they don't look at dirty magazines together anymore, so I guess the boy flipped out and went and killed a pregnant woman. What your head was so good that he went and killed somebody because you didn't give him no more child, Kanye? Kanye says, perhaps it's my self-centered mess. I felt it was my fault that I allowed him to that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. Now, somebody else said, now, how old was Kanye when this happened? Like, who was the oldest?
Exactly.
And he said that he found some magazines in his daddy's room or whatever, and they were just normal, just picture shots.
Yeah.
And he said the magazines that he found in his mama's closet was more pornographic. Like, there was actual things being done in those magazines. And he was showing the magazine to his cousin, who was 6. Now, he didn't say how old he was, but he said that from looking at these magazines, they decided they was going to act out what they saw in the magazines. Child, Kanye said right here, he says, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick, okay, until I was 14. Kanye!
That's TMI.
Something, anything.
It's a video playing.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all, Kanye, Lord. Oh Lord, Kanye. It's Kanye. Let me tell you something. First of all, this is TMI because we don't need to know this.
Yeah, we really don't.
I mean, I went down a rabbit hole earlier with my nephew about this that I'm not gonna say on here. Because y'all use your imagination of what I'm gonna say, okay? Kanye did not have to say this. Mm-mm. Now, unfortunately, so many people listen to Kanye. Here y'all guys gonna go. Y'all gonna be out here sucking peen now. Oh, goodness. Please don't start sucking peen because of Kanye.
Yeah,
He's emasculating you guys right in front of our face. Don't let this happen. Y'all, the story goes even further. So this guy, Jeffree Star, he's a makeup artist.
Yeah.
And so apparently a long time ago, people were saying that Kanye and Jeffree Star slept together. And I never remember hearing this. And
yeah, me either, to be honest.
so Jeffree Star denied it. And he was like, no, we ain't never slept together. Y'all need to stop saying that. That's cap. And he's like, well, we both used to live in Wyoming. And I guess people just put it together or whatever. So y'all, look at what Jeffree Star had to say. Ugh. You know what? When I look at Jeffree Star, I get triggered in the same way that Saucy Santana triggers me. The same way. I get the same feeling about both of them.
For real?
Disgust. Yes. I know y'all going to be like, Aki, you gay too? How you going to have that type of feeling about them? Guess what? There's racism and judgment in every community, okay? Mm-hmm. All gay people don't like each other. There's even racism in the gay community.
Yeah.
Okay? Y'all watch this.
I guess allegedly Jeffree Star has been sleeping with Kanye West, and that's why they're getting a divorce. Goodbye.
Jeffree, however, did come out and deny these rumors multiple times.
But no, Jeffree Star is single, and I've never slept with Kanye.
Someone made rumors about me and Kanye, which
Correct.
is so stupid.
Untrue?
Yeah.
Completely untrue?
Very untrue. But I guess it made sense. I live in Wyoming. I live in Hidden Hills. Okay, we both live in the same area. It's the way it was mapped out, I guess.
Now Jeffree is changing his tune, and he tweeted this, okay, F it, the rumors were true. You know what? I think he's trolling as well, to be honest. And I don't know why people are trolling and joking, because this is not a laughing matter. What Kanye admitted is absolutely disturbing, and he just needs help. Like,
now, you know what? See, I don't believe that Kanye would mess around with Jeffree Star. I don't believe it.
You don't?
No. I don't believe that.
Why? Or you just don't at all?
I don't believe that. No. Let me tell you something. Kanye likes beautiful women. That's true. Mm-hmm. But people usually have a type.
Yeah.
And even if it's a trans or whatever, you usually stick to that type. You know, Kim Kardashian is a voluptuous woman. Mm-hmm. Jeffree Star, it's like saying that Kanye likes Venus and Serena. No. No.
Why you do Venus and Serena like that?
Oh, come on, cat.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has they type, they thing.
Yeah.
Now, some people like any little thing, anything that walks by. Those are usually just people who are sex addicts. You know what I mean? They don't care what it is or who it is. But most people have a type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I would never date nobody taller than me. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Because if he's taller than me, then you know what else he going to want. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I'm fine being the tallest person so I can have my way. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord Kanye. I don't know what to do with you, Kanye. You're doing too much. Bye. Lord. What is this lady doing up down here? And why? This must have something to do with Atlanta.
No.
No? Oh, Lord. Pamela Goodwine, Kentucky's first black woman Supreme Court justice, takes oath. Kentucky? I don't know. Kentucky's problematic. You know who's from Kentucky, right?
Who?
Hey, Teepee Turtle. Hey, Teepee Turtle. Rap.
I swear I know.
Come over there this way. Mitch McConnell.
Oh.
Child, Lord. Okay, so Kentucky's problematic, and you know what? I don't know if I trust this lady's smile, so I gotta read the story first. I gotta see what's really going on up down here. If she's not a Democrat, then that's what I don't know. Because I get suspicious of the way black people be posing in political pictures, because it tells you a lot.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Look at her hairstyle. Look at her makeup. Look at her earrings. She has on a judge uniform. Yeah. And there's no personality of her there, period.
Yeah. You're right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which lets me know that she going to be giving black folks a problem up down there to the courthouse. Because if she would have had on some stud earrings and something to let me know that she's a sister and not a judge, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like something. Give me something. Because, girl, the way how you presenting yourself right here, she look like Black Judy. Lord. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I told y'all my studio was held together with tape and bubble gum. Lord. It says, meet Pamela Goodwine, who made history as the first African-American woman to be elected to Kentucky Supreme Court. She was officially sworn in as justice during a packed ceremony in Frankfort, marking another milestone in her long career in law. Goodwine's journey has been filled with personal challenges. Okay, here she go. Born in Youngstown, Ohio. Okay, that's the same place that Omarosa's from. and you see how Omarosa carries on, okay? She says Omarosa said that Youngstown, Ohio is the ghetto. That's what Omarosa said. And she said she made it out of the hood to the White House. But at least Omarosa's keeping it a gangster.
Right.
I don't know what this lady got now. She from Youngstown, Ohio. Now, why she look like this? I told you she should have something sisterly going on over here, and I don't see nothing.
Maybe she got a problem.
Yeah, she does have a problem. Her problem is black people.
Oh,
Nikki.
that's wrong.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You going to check me, then check me.
She spent time in foster care. Now she got a reason now.
Yeah.
I was a foster kid, and I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, and I done made it to the Kentucky Supreme Court. And guess what? I don't care that you just stole a pack of bubble gum. Look where I came from, and look where I'm at now. You get 10 years. I'm telling you, that's how this lady looks. She look like she ain't gonna give nobody no breaks up down there. Everybody's getting a maximum. That's why the ceremony was packed full of white folks. Kentucky. Lord, she says she spent time in foster care before being adopted. In high school, she gave up a college scholarship to care for her adoptive father, who had lung cancer. After his death, her uncle murdered her mother. Oh, my God.
Lord.
Lord Jesus.
This sounds like a villain backstory.
Golly, make a movie about this lady right here. Instantly. Ryan Coogler, where you at? Child. At 24, Goodwine was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, a painful and lifelong condition. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Child. Child, it says right here, she spent 2 months in a hospital relearning how to eat and walk. She later began working in the legal field as a secretary and court stenographer. She went on to earn her undergraduate and law degrees from the University of Kentucky. Now, this is a racist-ass school. That's where that white girl got put in jail for beating up the black girl that was just doing her job.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same school. Now, she ain't go to no HBCUs up down here like Kamala Harris. Okay? That's why you could tell Kamala's a sister. This one right here, you ain't going to be able to tell nothing. Child. She says, here come a quote from her. Let's catch the tone of the quote. And so we can further judge her before she's take her position to judge people up down there to the courthouse. It says right here, I always say I don't give up on my dreams when life gets hard. Didn't I say she gonna be like that? Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
I did tell you that. And she gonna say this shit every time she sends somebody to some BS down there to that courthouse.
Yeah. She be like,
she done been through a lot. Now I give it to her. You a survivor, girl.
yeah.
But listen, you ain't the people who you about to start sentencing is not gonna deserve what you about to start doing to these people. Says, I always don't give up on my dreams when life gets hard. I simply work harder to make my dreams come true. Goodwine said, according to the Kentucky Lantern, if there's one philosophy in action I would like to be known for, and for all you to recognize and keep live by as well, is that no matter what life brings your way, keep dreaming, keep working on your goals. So are you gonna be lenient to the black kids up down there when they show up to your courthouse?
Right.
Or are you gonna be you gonna give them another chance, or you gonna throw the book at them? I'm gonna be watching to see what you gonna be doing down there. It says Goodwine became a district judge in 1999, then circuit judge in 2003. In 2018, she became the first black woman elected to the Kentucky Court of Appeals. With her election to the Supreme Court, she is now the first person in the state history to serve at every level of the judiciary. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be the Black History story for the day?
Yeah.
My bad, Miss Pamela Goodwine, Lord. Sorry, girl, but I had to be honest. It says her victory also gives the Kentucky Supreme Court a female majority for the first time. Leaders, including Governor Andy Beshear, called her story a powerful reminder of progress and representation in the legal system. Congratulations, girl. I want to see her on the street.
Yeah.
I need to see this woman at a bar. I want to see what she's like when the electric slide come on. I want to know, does she do the electric slide, or does she pretend like she never heard it before? Or does people have to coerce her to come out there? Come on, Pam, we gonna do the electric slide. I ain't never did it before, y'all. Oh, step to the left. Come on, to the right. Oh, and then she all discombobulated and shit because she don't know nothing about what's going on.
Yeah.
Child. Or does she get out there and as soon as the song starts, she's the first one out there? You know, I need to know that.
Yeah.
I need to know this stuff.
It's important information.
It's very important. That's to test your blackness. See?
Yeah.
See? Y'all, this show is good so far. Y'all, we'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. Y'all, guess what? Oh, Lord. Y'all get ready. Because guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Men's Gossip. And do we have a doozy for y'all today, y'all? Shannon Sharpe is up down here, Lord.
Yep.
I hope I have enough time to talk about Shannon Sharpe and all his nonsense, child. Let me see. We had 29 minutes. Let me see. Are we going to make it? Let me see. Oh, Lord. 2 pages? Oh, Lord. Child, this is 3 pages.
Yeah.
So this is the first story you told me about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to try to make all this make sense with all these videos and stuff I got. Hold up, y'all. Lord, y'all. I might have a dry mouth today, y'all. Mm. And whenever I stop talking, you can, like, feel free to start saying something. Like, you don't have to wait for me. All right, it says ex-NFL player Shannon Sharpe accused of R in a $50 million lawsuit. Now, y'all, this is that same lawyer Jeff Busby or Mike Busby, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Y'all, listen. He's the same one who did Jay-Z down there. This lawyer is known for trying to take down black men.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you what they do? Build up, exploit, take. That's what they do to all the black people with money.
Yeah.
Build them up, make them popular and stuff, exploit the hell out of them, and then when they done with them, when they think that their career should be over or whatever, here they come with some BS charges, rape, this, that, put them in jail. They do all of them like that.
Yeah.
All of them. Jay-Z's gonna skate. Jay-Z's gonna skate. He ain't gonna get caught up down there. He gonna get away with his stuff. Uh-oh. This is Jay-Z getting away with it, y'all. He like, bye, y'all. Jay-Z, bye, skating boy. Bye. Bye, Lord. Oh, goodness, y'all. Here he goes. Shannon Sharpe, Lord. It says attorneys filed a lawsuit Sunday in Clark County, Nevada, for a woman listed in court documents as Jane Doe. The lawsuit also accuses Sharpe of using physical force on her and inflicting emotional distress. The woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20. Shannon!
And how old is he? Like 50?
50? He's like 60.
Dang.
You know me and Shannon Sharpe is not the same age. I'm 50. Shannon Sharpe is like 90.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
Oh! Lord. Y'all, I keep telling y'all about these stories like with these guys sleeping with these young girls. Okay. A nearly 20-year relationship followed according to the court documents. It says Sharpe, 56, is accused of R-ing the woman in October 2024 and again in January. Okay, so you got R-ed in October and you wasn't satisfied. You went back for more in January. Girl, get out of here. This story already sounds convoluted and fake.
Right.
So, y'all, we got some videos we want to show y'all. So this is part A to the story. How do I know which video is which? It's 3 of them, so I want to make sure I put them in the right order. Oh, Lord. So, wait. Why you put this picture? Why you put this video behind Shannon? Huh?
I did not mean to.
Let me put Shannon. Oh, Lord. Where I'm gonna put first? Let me just. All right. Then let me see, y'all. Okay, so I have a bunch of videos here. I don't know what order that they in. I really don't. I should have checked that. It's my fault. All right. I'm gonna put Shannon right here.
All right.
Okay, so that we can get through these buttons. So if you want to press something, you're free to do it. All right, so what is this first one?
I think that's of them on the phone together and him supposedly threatening her.
Okay. So listen, there's an audio of Shannon Sharpe and this girl on the phone that apparently is supposed to be evidence of why he did what he did or whatever. Y'all, the whole phone call is BS.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Steven Sterling or whatever his name was? Michael Sterling, who was the president of the Clippers. The time he had that black girlfriend and she trapped him on the phone with that conversation.
Yeah.
And he ended up being thrown out of the whole NFL and everything. This reminds me of that. This is like a modern version of that. Okay, so because basically they sitting on the phone with dead air and she just gaslighting him into saying stuff.
Right.
And so, but there's a lot of dead air on this, y'all. I'm going to play it anyway. But just this is how calculating this girl was. Like, she didn't even really know how to trap the man, but she found a way. But the little tiny bit that she did, got Shannon saying crazy stuff to her. Shannon was like, I'm going to choke the shit out of you if you say that one more time. y'all listen and watch this. Listen to this.
Like, I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Y'all, Lord, oh my goodness. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but Shannon, okay, let's get to the next part. Is the apology on here?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be next, right? The apology is next?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, why is it way up there? I don't know, but all right. So
to my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly.
All right, so so Shannon did this apology, and we have the apology here, and he shouldn't even have to say nothing.
Yeah.
But he did. So here's what Shannon had to say.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Now, let me tell y'all something. This girl was saying all kinds of crazy stuff to Shannon. Shannon, I don't understand why he was even talking to her because she was fetishizing him.
Yeah, she was saying some crazy stuff.
She was saying stuff like, I want that black baby, and she was like, I want to have a child that's superior to all the other kids and stuff like that. She was saying stuff like, I want to be abused, daddy. I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy. In a third dated January 31st, 2024, she requests some hardcore BDSM action from the football player. She basically asked him to hog tie her.
Yeah.
Child, y'all remember R. Kelly was out there saying that, I don't know how to hog tie people. I don't know. That must have been a thing, child. Everybody got there doing that. It says Sharpe's attorney, Lanny J. Davis, tells us, in his opinion, they show that she likes and asks for fantasy role-playing and other forms of unusual sexual behavior. He also said that he believes the messages show a change in her behavior when Sharpe refused to have a child with her. Davis said once Sharpe shut the idea down, he noticed Doe's demeanor shift. Of course, I did not tell you this about these men and these gay men who out here having sex with women. I told you this the other day.
Yeah.
I said exactly what's happening here to him.
Yeah.
The exact same thing. Oh, Lord. And then he stated he believes that that's when she began concocting a scheme to blackmail the ESPN personality, which ultimately resulted in her filing her lawsuit on Sunday. Davis, now listen, they was in a relationship. If you was supposed to be getting hard all these times and stuff, how come you ain't go down there to the police station and get a rape kit done? Why are you down here to the TV telling us? We don't care.
Right.
I mean, we do because it's something for us to talk about. But, I mean, in the grand scheme of life, I don't give a damn about what's going on with
She
this.
ain't did nothing. No police statement or nothing.
What is you doing? It's Shannon. Oh, God. It says Sharpe, meanwhile, said in a video statement earlier Tuesday that those actions were a shakedown and that he was going to sue her for defamation soon. Sue her for what? What does she have? She's 20.
Well, she's supposed to be an OnlyFans star.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was trying to find a picture of her. Her name is Gabby something.
So you couldn't find a picture?
It had pictures of like multiple women. And I was trying to see.
So she ain't that big of an OnlyFans star if you can't even Google her name. So that means she ain't got nothing.
Right.
Because, baby, if you put my name in the Googler, child, trust me, a lot of pictures are going to come up of me. And I ain't nobody. Child. Oh, Lord. Child. And guess what? Monique tried to warn Shannon's dumbass a long time ago when she went on Club Shay Shay. Monique was like, look, Shannon, baby, listen, I don't know what you're doing up down here with these 20-year-old girls, but you need to stop it. Why is it so little? And see, you know what? I hate having to resize videos because the video has to start playing in order for me to be able to resize it.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, hold on a second. Lord, hold on 1 second. Wait. No, not that. All right, that's the wrong thing. Y'all, hold up. Hold up. Let me see.
It should be the last one. I'm that, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, y'all. This is so ghetto. Hold up.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you. Damn, Mo. Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs, okay?
Let me start Monique back over. Make sure you put the videos a good size because people are looking at this on their phone, remember?
Yeah.
So when you make it so little, they can't see nothing.
Yeah.
All they see is two shapes. One shaped like a whale and the other one shaped like Johnny Bravo. That's all they see.
Oh, come on, cat.
Oh, goodness, y'all. Y'all watch Monique to try to warn Shannon a long time ago. Y'all watch this.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you. Damn, Mo. Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs, okay? Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay? And gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah, because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared to yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I like
and she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clack it for me. Come on now. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
Lord. Thank God for people like Monique that can get this Negro to stop acting the damn fool up down here.
Yeah.
Shannon, but guess what? It didn't work. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Shannon, listen. You can't be running around with all these little girls and think that you being Big Papa to these people. They're going to get your ass in trouble.
Yeah.
Leave these young girls alone. If you want to be messing around with young girls, just get them off a grinder.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
or wherever y'all straight people go. Tinder, there's a lot of girls on Grindr, but they chicks with sticks.
They got added equipment, if you know what I mean.
Shannon, leave these little girls alone. If you want to have fun with little girls, young women, I should say, young ladies, because little girls make it sound worse.
Yeah.
If you want to have sex with young ladies, Shannon, pay for them. That way you ain't got to worry about all this kind of foolishness happening to you.
Yeah.
Or either pay for them or, like I said, go on one of those quick date sites where when she get to your house, she be like, Shannon Sharpe, oh, daddy, come home now. And you let her have it that one time and she get to go home with a fantasy and tell everybody she had sex with Shannon Sharpe. You ain't got to get in no relationship with these people.
Mm-mm.
You ain't even supposed to know her name hardly that good.
Right.
If you're going to be messing around with people that young, you supposed to be like, I don't know, I just call a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you talking about Longhorn? Yeah, the one that takes the Longhorn. She ain't supposed to have no real name, Shannon. Oh, Lord. Child, Byron Donaldson started playing. He ain't even came up down here yet. Child. It says Shannon Sharpe says, listen, Shannon, stop it. Bye, Shannon, today. Auto Slam! Now, co-executive producer says your next guest should be Kanye.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because how they both just going crazy with all this stuff.
They too big in the news right now, so they just need to come on together. But, I mean, the reason why it's really not that good of an idea right now, because both of them need to be interviewed.
Yeah.
So what they gonna do? Interview each other down there to the club, Shay? Because Kanye don't have no show. So, or either they should go both be on somebody else's show. I don't know, child. But child, bye, Shannon. Lord, bye. Goodness gracious, the life, Lord. Oh goodness, who is this? Oh, goodness. Okay, so this guy, his name is Justin BLACKMON. That's a terrible last name to have. Like, everybody, even the cops, when they see your name, they be like, Justin BLACKMON. Let's go fuck him up. Because of his name.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this is why your life turned out like this. This is why you look like this right now, because of that damn last name. You should have went down to the courthouse when you was legal and been like, you know what? We're going to start changing our family name. It's going to be, I don't know what you changed it to make it sound any better.
Right.
Because no matter what you do to it, it's still gonna be Black Man. Let me see. Justin. And then when you read his name all together, it sounds like just a Black Man. Lord Jesus. I know he had it hard growing up. Poor thing. Look at him. Jesus, Lord. This comes from TMZ. It says, former college football star Justin BLACKMON couldn't fit in the back of the cop car during his public intoxication arrest, with the police report obtained by TMZ Sports stating a larger vehicle was required to transport him to jail. Now, listen, this is one of those arrests that I think is kind of stupid. Yeah. Public intoxication, you get arrested for that. Why don't they just go, hey, give me your phone. Where is your friend? Let me call your friend.
Right.
Bobby, Justin is over here. We have him. Can you take him home? Yes. And have your friend come take you home.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he was out there throwing chairs or something like that. I mean, there's no reason for you to go to jail for public intoxication. I mean, hell, New Orleans is based on public intoxication. It is.
I believe you too.
So it's like, I mean, come on, y'all. The 35-year-old ex-Oklahoma State Cowboys receiver, most recent run-in with the law, made rounds on social media over the weekend, with sports fans noting the drastic change in BLACKMON's appearance with his mugshot. According to the incident report, OSU cops, now this is the college cops. They knew who he was.
Yeah.
They were just trying to, child. They responded to a call regarding a larger black male lying on the ground at 1:32 a.m. on Saturday morning. So he wasn't bothering nobody.
Right.
He was passed out. Why you need to go to jail when you passed out? That don't make no sense.
I see if you tried to check on him and probably took him to the hospital, but just throw him in jail.
According to the incident report, OSU cops responded to a call regarding a large black male lying on the ground at 1:32 in the morning on Saturday. By the time they arrived on the scene, they were notified the man had gotten up and roamed the campus building. Okay, so now they're gonna get him for trespassing. I see where this is going. Okay, because you know what they do. They always find a way to do something to you.
Right.
And once they made contact with him, they observed he was unsteady on his feet, reeked of alcohol, and was wearing wet clothes. When asked what he was doing, okay, now why would you ask somebody drunk what they doing?
Exactly.
This is an instant gaslight into him going to jail.
Yeah.
Like, y'all police officers be killing me. It's like y'all have no respect and no
common sense.
No, it's not common sense. They have no regard for humanity or just being nice, being a proper citizen or having civics or a civic duty. Yeah. They ignore all the civic duty they're supposed to have and go straight to policing every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you be... Oh, my God. When asked what he was doing, black man told the cops he wanted to walk home. He was trying to walk home, and officers noticed his speech was slurred and confusing.
Right. He ain't hurt nobody.
Cops claim Blackman then turned around and placed his hands behind his back. Okay. Because he knew what y'all was going to be about.
Even intoxicated. He was like, they on that.
He was informed he was under arrest for public intoxication. Cops noted 2 sets of handcuffs were used due to his body size and girth of his wrist. Y'all just steadily breaking this man down for no reason. Now, I know I started off with a joke about his name and all that, but that's not going to send his ass to jail.
Right. Not only y'all sent him to jail, but y'all all like, oh, we got to put 2 cuffs on him.
Roasted.
Exactly.
For no reason. Eventually, another unit responded to the location, and Blackman was placed in a large patrol car and taken to jail for booking and processing. Blackman is listed at 6'2" at 230. You know, this whole story is about just making him look bad.
Yeah.
I don't see no other reason for the story. The whole reason of this story was just to make him look bad.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. He didn't do nothing to nobody.
Mm-mm.
There was no story there to make him a story.
Exactly.
Other than the fact that he played on the football team. They didn't say a big, large, drunk black man came into the dance hall and just started randomly punching white people in the face. They didn't have nothing to say.
Right.
I have a story I can tell y'all about my life that I can tell y'all really quick about what happened to me. This is the reason why I don't like the story so much. One time in Atlanta, let me see how much time we got. We only got 6 minutes. One time in Atlanta, I was at a nightclub. Oh God, dang, we're gonna have to do this another day. I was at a nightclub and I went to my car because I knew I was drunk, and I closed the door, locked the door. And, I had these tinted windows on my car. You couldn't even see inside. Yeah. And I decided I was gonna sleep off my alcohol. Child, I went in there to sleep off my alcohol. I hear a tap at the window, and so I'm like. And he's like, you got to move your car. I'm like, I'm drunk. I can't move my car nowhere. I'm intoxicated. Mm-hmm. And then he goes, move right now. This is the police officer now telling me this. After I told him I was intoxicated.
Yeah.
Child, I was driving 75-85 north when I lived 75-85 south. And the cops is behind me with the sirens going, screaming. I'm thinking that this car, I'm like, it's a lot of traffic to be 3 o'clock in the morning. There's an expedition in front of me trying to help the cops pull me over. The cops are on the thing, pull over, pull over. Child, when they finally got, I know y'all probably couldn't hear what I just said because it was so loud. Child, when I pulled over and got out the back, got out my car, Only thing the police officer had to do was open the door, and I just slid right in and went to sleep. They didn't have to put no handcuffs on me or nothing. But I feel like I was trapped into that situation.
Yeah, you were, to be honest, because you already told them you was intoxicated.
And they made me drive.
Right. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. And so that's what I'm talking about when they pass by civic duty and do it in order to police.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't do that. Justin, you don't get no slam today. The OSU police officers, y'all the ones that get the slam.
Yeah.
And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slammm. Y'all, Pope Francis, rest in power. Y'all, this was a controversial show tonight. I'm gonna get cussed out by everybody gonna be cussing me out. Kevin Gates, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Kanye.
Chill out.
We didn't all need to know that you, what you call him?
A glizzy gobbler?
Huh?
A glizzy gobbler?
A glizzy gobbler. That is, Lord have mercy. Pamela Goodwine, I want to see what you really look like in person from Kentucky Supreme Court because I don't trust you just yet. Shannon Sharpe, man, listen, you should have listened to Monique up down there. You wilding out. Shannon Sharpe, Accuser, child, you just let that lady just trap you up down there. And Justin Blackman, you don't get no slam today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Co-executive producer, how can they get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And y'all, guess what? If y'all want to send us stories, send them to good, the letter N, crazy N at gmail.com. That's good N, the letter crazy N at gmail.com. A lot of y'all send me stories on TikTok. I like that, but I don't because I don't really go to the messages section a lot on TikTok.
Yeah.
But if y'all would just email me, that'd be so much better because I'll have them all in one place. That's good, letter N, crazy N at gmail.com. And y'all know what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door.
Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting that I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire.